How on a day, my obunglicious people, I salute you according to the time or depending on when that and that they listen to us. I welcome you to Niger Celebrity Gist TV, my people, no be smart, you know. Una welcome, una well done. My people, I have an update to give una now because this thing don't they worry me. Every time so many people they come in Niger Celebrity say waiting they happen, waiting they hear, waiting they hear. No be smart, you know. You know, say a lot of us are thinking that this Yinka links Edochie Basbos, whether they do men are just an ordinary thing. It is not ordinary. If anybody tell you say that thing na ordinary, my people, make una run. Make una run away. It is not an ordinary thing at all. It is not. They planned this whole thing. They planned this whole thing. The only thing now where people just trying to find out we say whether Links Edochie is part of the plan or not. That is what we don't actually understand. Whether Links was part of the plan. But if you want to ask me whether na plan, it is obvious say this kind of thing na plan. Just check out. Links Edochie was there with Premier in everything. Remember the last time that Edochie dragged his brother when Links attended the KOK live, Kanayo live program, where Links Edochie said their father, Ebubedike, told them to take away their issues from the social media. What Links Edochie was trying to tell us what that time, which I know Kanayo knows, is that I have taken mine out of social media. I am passing through a lot and nobody knows. And Edochie got jealous of what his brother said and got very angry and had to tell the whole world that yes, you took your own out of social media, yet you divorced. At that time, people didn't know that Links is divorced. At that time, people didn't know. Nobody knew that Links Edochie divorced the wife or they are having any issue with the wife at that time. People still believe that they are together because it was not in social media and nobody knew. So it was that time that people begin to ask, hey, is there anything problem? Is there any problem with Link's marriage? Is there any issue with Link's marriage? And I can now understand why Edochie was so angry whenever Links go close to Premier. Maybe you was thinking that maybe Premier was going out with Links or so. But that's that actually. We believed in Links Edochie. We supported him. We actually, saw him as a man of integrity, the one that have been, close to Premier, who is not like Edochie, who always say what happens. But we were so devastated the day we realized that we are actually scammed by Links. Yes, I call it scamming because I don't understand. I can't still believe why this issue happened the way it happened. That's why I call it scam, because all the main nation are scammed because we believed, promoted, and says Links is the man of the moment, the man that we know, the man that respects Premier and supports Premier everywhere, any day. But one day is one day. The day that God was able to open everybody's nyash for us to see who is who. That day that God blew that big breeze, now we can't see say foul nyash show. We now remember say priest they wear trousers. Now that day be the day where Yinka come out of the social media. And before Yinka come, the information where they reach us, some people don't come in just celebrity say, since when they talk and say this year Edochie and Judyaustin are changing strategy this year. So I got an update that Edochie and Judyaustin are going to change their strategy this year to drag Premier. That they will drag her products, drag her companies, drag everything she's doing, and they will make sure say they drag her to the mud this year. And we are just looking at it and say, how possible is it going to be? We never knew there are meetings in the covens, meetings on the ground, going on in the marine world, crossing the 7 rivers, having serious meetings on top the head of this woman. But thank God that God is God. Whenever I remember the story of Aroya Kwime, the only thing I say, I thank God that God is God. Yes, I thank God that God is God. Because if God is not God, if God is man, Premier for no day alive in the land of the living right now. Because the way these people, they drag this woman, the way these people hate this woman, the way they hate him, The way they want them to buy, it's just a wink of an eye. They go just come out this woman from the face of the earth. But God is not man. That's why they cannot bribe God and they cannot have access to Queen Bee, because the grace of God, where they cover this woman, no be their level. No be their level at all. So they say Judyaustin and you, Edochie, have been, strategizing with Yinka. Yinka became so obsessed with Queen Bee, trying to possess Queen Bee, trying to come close to Queen Bee. All of a sudden, sending requests, doing something. Like the person, one of the story people, they tell me, say, Niger celebrity, all these things where they talk, you don't even know the actual thing. The actual thing was that they wanted to possess Queen Bee through Yinka, and from there, they now struck her. And the question is that what kind of striking they want to strike this woman? What did this woman do to these people, for Christ's sake? Is it a bad thing to say, I don't want polygamy? Is it by force to marry you, Edochie? Is it by force to be in the same house, in the same marriage with Judyaustin? What crime did this innocent woman commit against these people? These are the questions I keep asking every day, and I don't get an answer. What did Queen Bee do? Somebody who have not even mentioned your name for one day. If you're existing, she does not know. She doesn't think about you. She's not interested in how you live your life. Leave her to stay. You refuse to leave her to stay. Why are you guys sending cohort, using different people to drag this woman that have not mentioned your name? Every day when you people drag her and miss, you say it's May Nation. It's May Nation. She should address her supporters. She should address her supporters. Somebody you have never heard her voice. You are talking about her supporter. How do you know she knows who is talking? How do you know she's there when they are talking? My people no be small thing, no. No be small something, no. Now somebody can tell me, say, Niger celebrity, see, these guys had planned it that this year, 2025, is the year they are going to grip me, both physically and spiritually, and dismantle her from all the femmes and everything she's having. See, it is not about getting close to Queen Bee. It is about blackmailing Queen Bee. It is about blackmailing Queen Bee. That is the intention. According to what they let us know and what the circulating gist that will come from media space. It is about blackmailing this woman, but it didn't work out. All their intentions was to blackmail her. Find something, link up to her. If Yinka had come close to Queen Bee and had started any journey with Queen Bee, Yinka would have blackmailed Queen Bee. And before she can get out of it, before people will know, it will have circulated all over the social media. And people will think, hey, so that is why she left the husband. So that is why but God is God. Thank God, God is God. God is not man. When I get this gist like this, it give me goose pimples. I became cold. Oh, yeah? Waiting this woman do this, these people, whether they plan this kind of evil for her. But they planned it for evil, but God turned it to be good. Look at now, then they run. Now, they run hit kitty kitty, they run kata kata. You don't know where I hold them now. No place they hold them, because in the wrong helter skelter, no place they feel hold them. Because they think, say, they go blackmail this woman and get her down. Hey, yes, I know many nations are there to, stand beside Queen Bee and to make sure, say, we protect Queen Bee. But I tell you the truth, there's a kind of blackmail they will throw on the social media. Before you could try to, to clear her face, it must have gone deep. And that is what you and Judy wanted to do, just to get Queen Bee down. You cannot get her down, because God had lifted her up. Whoever God has lifted up, nobody brings down. Whoever God has lifted up, nobody destroys. Who is he that says and it happened? If God has not said, nobody, no one. Queen Bee carries the grace of God. Queen Bee carries the power of God. Queen Bee carries the anointing of God. Queen Bee carries the name that is like a strong tower, covering her every day. No matter what you guys do, it cannot get you. Guys, it is not a small something. No. It is not a small something. No. My people, Judyaustin and you, Edochie, are keeping Queen Bee at a bad side. Everything they are doing is to find a way to blackmail this woman. But God says no. you cannot blackmail her because I have not permitted anyone to blackmail her. She is the apple of my sight and she belongs to me. And because she belongs to me, nobody can blackmail her. My people no be smart, you know. Yinka was actually coming close to destroy Queen May, not because she loves Queen May. And that's why it pained her so much when Queen May ignored her, when Queen May didn't do anything with her, when Queen May didn't respond anything to her. She now do as if she was supporting Judyaustin and started dragging Queen May. That's not true. She was so angry, she was so infuriated because she couldn't fulfill her mission. Her mission was to, blackmail. God, I beg you. Waiting be this thing where this woman do to these people. But in any case, God day. I thank God for who he is. And I thank God for what he's doing for his people. God never fails. God never fails. Whatever you are doing in this life, make sure you are standing on the right side. Make sure you are walking according to the principles of God's word. Make sure you love your God and do the things he wants you to do. Make sure you don't cheat. Make sure your hands are clean and straight. God will certainly protect. And that's what is saving our royal Queen May. A decent, hard-working woman who protected her family, who supplied for her family, who is the breadwinner, who was like a father, a mother, everything, who supported you, Edochie, who made him popular. At the end of the day, you, Edochie, stabbed her at the back with Judyaustin. Now, still they look for opportunity to push her enter underground. But it's not possible now because Queen May did not do anything against you guys. Queen May had not offended anyone. Queen May is clean. And that is why God will certainly support her and protect her. My people no be smart, and so they just reach our table. I say make I touch light and waiting. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please try to subscribe. All our returning subscribers will say, well, now, well done. My people now welcome and make you have a nice day. Bye.